A new song by the kids of John Lennon and Paul McCartney was released decades after their dad's final musical collaboration. With their new tune, Primrose Hill, James McCartney and Sean Ono Lennon have reinstated the renowned Lennon-McCartney songwriting credit. Here are some comments made about the song by James McCartney and his father. James McCartney and Sean Ono Lennon co-wrote the song Primrose Hill, which was published in 2024. He posted on Instagram saying, "I had a vision when I was a child in Scotland on what was a lovely summer's day. Letting go, I visualized my true love and my rescuer." Primrose Hill is about finding this individual and starting the process together. Although Sean and James have been solo performers for a long time, Primrose Hill is their first joint project. Paul announced the new Lennon-McCartney authorship credit on social media. According to NBC News, he wrote on Facebook, "My son James has a new song out called Primrose Hill. Check it out." And many thanks to the song's co-writer, Sean Ono Lennon. James thinks there might be more Beatles kids working together in the future. He indicated that some of the band's kids could be interested in starting the Beatles, the next generation, when asked if he would do so. "I don't believe Zak Starkey is interested in doing it. He told the BBC that perhaps Jason, another of Starr's kids and a drummer, would be interested in doing it. I'd be willing to participate. Both Donnie Harrison and Sean appeared interested in it. I would gladly undertake that." Donnie Harrison stated that he views some of the other Beatles' offspring as family, despite the fact that he is not now a member of the Beatles 2.0. He said to the Daily Mail, "I think I'm most like Stella and Mary McCartney out of all of them. I really identify with how they've handled their situation. To me, they're like big sisters." McCartney and Lennon got together years before James and Sean published Primrose Hill to discuss their kids. They stayed on safer ground after realizing they could no longer discuss business, since the discussion would swiftly turn into bitter accusations. McCartney and Lennon were able to come to an agreement while discussing parenting because they were both parents in the 1970s. "I came to the realization that I couldn't always call him to inquire about business, which was my top priority at the time," McCartney reportedly stated in Barry Miles's book, Paul McCartney. Many years from now, talking about infants, baking bread, or cats was more appropriate. "We went ahead and did that, and since we were both in the process of having babies, I felt that we had a lot in common. After that, everything became obvious, allowing me to talk to him and visit him."